Ever since I was a kid, I've been obsessed with magic. That was me at a photo shoot dressed up as a magician without a hat. I remember watching Chris Angel and David Blaine pretty much any time I could, which is probably why I promised my friend that I'd perform a magic show at their house on Friday. But I think I made a huge mistake because I don't actually know any magic tricks. You could even say I have no skills in the magic area whatsoever. I'm actually not really good in front of crowds either, so I don't know why I did this. But I do have a couple things that I think will work in my favor. I have that 3D printer back there, and I have this list of steps to succeed. You might notice that it's blank. I was gonna let future me fill this one out. Welcome. This is actually way more work than if past me would have just written those down, but guess it's up to me now. For step 1, we're gonna have to find some magic tricks that we need to print out. I still wanna get into 3D modeling, but I'm not quite there yet, so I'll just use some that others made. Step 2 is pretty easy. I just need to print them out. That just takes a little bit of time, some cases a lot of time. But luckily, after I print out the first one, I can start step 3, which is practicing. I think we all know I need a lot of practice. And step 4 can only be one thing. Wait, no, no, success. For me, it's Tuesday, and with the magic show on Friday, I guess I better go get to work on step 1. But first, I did get started on this the other day because every magician needs a wand. This wand is a little special. It can do a little trick. Oh, it broke. Well, I might have to fix this later because, like I said, every magician needs a wand. But at least I can still do this. I've been doing this the whole time. I'm not going to stop until the smoke runs out. You fast forward yet? So usually when I start looking for models for these videos, I usually start on things.com. I also like to use printables in Maker World. So Bamboo Lab, hey, my inbox is always open. I've been printing a lot of stuff. I need some help. And since I have my concept, which is just magic tricks, I'll just type in magic tricks over here on things.com to start off. Things.com kind of gives you a little bit of everything from everywhere. Although they're very member driven now. They didn't used to be this way, so I kind of don't use it as much anymore. But you know, people got to make their money. I understand. So anyway, I'm not really seeing too much here. I got a fidget ball toy, magic cube. We got the mouse. I don't know how you got through the copyrights, but I mean, more power to you. Yeah, not a whole lot going on over here, so let me check printables. Magic trick. I mean, that's what I typed in. And usually when I see things that I like, I'll just make a list so I can print them off one at a time. I run a tight ship around here, all right? I'm all about efficiency. But yeah, over here we got our coin disappearing magic trick. That's cool. Cup and ball magic trick, okay. But I'll switch over to Maker World. Like I said, Bamboo Lab. I did see that they had a contest not too long ago, so I might dig through that a little bit. Yeah, so here's a contest that they put on. Let's look through these. All right, so I'm gonna look through this a little bit more and then I'll make a list and then we can look through it. All right, so here's my Maker World collection. You can kind of see what I found here. I ended up just going all through Maker World. You heard that, Bamboo? Hey, I'll check my email. But before we look through some of these, actually, I need to change my hat. I bought the cheapest top hat I could find, and it's kind of hurting the old scalp a little bit. Abracadabra. That's better. So here we got this magic jumping wand. That's what I tried to show you earlier, but my rubber band broke, and it's not so easy to put that thing back in there, so. Then we got one of the winners in the contest, a magic floating table. We got our magic pencil. This throwing part isn't actually all that magical. I just wanted to see if I can get it stuck in something. I've been watching some of those card throwing videos by that one guy that I can't remember the name of right now, but I like him. And then we got a few more. I think I'll start printing and then we can look at what we got. So all in all, I got 15 models here. I think that's a good number for a magic show. We got a few print hours here in this collection, so I guess I better start printing. By the way, if you want to see this list, I put a link in the description to a collection on Maker World. With that, I was ready to start getting the models ready in the Bamboo Studio slicer so I could send them to the printer. I'm loving this cape. It's like in the top 5 things I own. Anyway, now that I got all that done, I can start printing things out. Got the first one going now, but I'm printing out a lot of things, so this might take a while. You don't have to stick around for it. It's gonna be kind of boring. I'll just be standing here. You're gonna stick around, huh? All right. I can wait all day. Go on, get out of here. Hey, what are you doing? I said no, I tell you what. After recovering from that blatant cheap shot, I did have nothing better to do but wait around until some of them finished up so I could begin to practice. Not long after, the newly printed tricks were appearing on my table one by one, first with the endless water jar, then the little hand, the magic box, the magic sword trick, the finger guillotine, and the magic floating table. So I got my first half of tricks printed out and placed on this table. Some of them are no assembly required, like this endless water bowl thing. I'm excited to see how this works. Got my little hand, got a magic pencil, still need to glue it. And then the rest of these, I gotta put them together. This is that floating, levitating table thing that I was talking about earlier, so that'll be pretty cool. Then I've got some others that I can't really remember what they are. I also printed out that throwing card that I wanted to try out. Don't remember where I put it though. Do you? Oh, you silly guy. It's right here. So I guess I'll practice throwing this in my empty box of goldfish over there. Then I'll get a little build montage going of the rest of these. Did the montage start yet? Can someone wake up the montage guy? While I'm getting this last piece together, I'm starting to think about all the people that might be out there in the crowd. I'm starting to get a little worried again. Kind of feel like backing out, but a promise is a promise. Well, I wish I could say that didn't take a long time, but this table in particular gave me some trouble. I also didn't even print out all the parts I needed, so that's unfortunate. I'll have it done by showtime though, don't worry. Speaking of showtime, it's Wednesday, so I'm running low on time, but luckily I can start practicing while the other stuff starts printing out. So I'll just put this table to the side for now, and I'll show you what I got. First I got this magic box. Inside I got a little boat. But you can see if I just do a little trick, no benchy. How to do that? I'll never tell. And also I got this little cool thing. So you see I got this guy in here, we'll call him Baxter for now. If I put him in here, lock him up, get out my swords, and just go crazy on him, just right in the eye, right in the hand, right in the foot. Poor little Baxter probably isn't doing too good, is he? Let me just take these back out, unlock him. There he is, good as can be. How does that one work? I'll never tell. Then we got this one, which I like a lot because it's pretty easy. It didn't even hurt, huh? How does it work? I'll never tell. Little hand. There he is. There he is. Let's say you have a battery that you've been looking all over the place for, and then you finally find it, and then a little hand just comes in and swipes it. Can you believe that? So that's a little hand. And then I've got this guy. Just two normal pencils here. Put one in. Put the other in. And looky there. And last one for now, I got this endless water thing. All gone. Or is it? All gone. Or is it? I can do this all day. There's a lot of water in here still. This one is actually impressive. What? You hear that? There's still water in there. But look, upside down, nothing. Jim Larson, this is impressive. I love this thing. So there's a couple that I already have nailed down. I mean, this one I just have to pour out. This one just a little hand. This one, my finger, psych. This one's kind of the same thing. It's got this little thing that does that. So it looks like your finger's getting chopped off. And this one, well, Baxter, I think that's what I named him. And when you put this lock on, it slides him out of the way. And that's how you can stick the swords through them. Look, I know I have no future in the magic business, so I'm letting all the secrets out, all right? But for this Friday, I gotta make this magic show good, so I'm gonna get practicing on these other ones that I'm not so good at yet. I continued to practice the tricks that were ready while the others printed out. I did feel like I was getting a little bit better at some of them, but I guess I won't really know until I'm in front of that crowd. Before I knew it, the day was over. Alright, it's Thursday morning. Luckily I finished printing up everything else last night. I got it sitting here on the table unfinished. I need to get all these put together and practice these, and hopefully I'll be ready for the magic show tomorrow night. Not gonna lie though, I still feel like I need a lot of practice. Can't stop thinking about all those people that might be out there in the crowd. Did I mention I don't like crowds? I'm running low on time, but luckily I have a trick up my sleeve to get all these built. Alakazoo. Yeah, that was pretty good, right? Actually, I forgot one more thing. Actually, I probably moved a lot of stuff around. I don't think these scissors were even here before. That took a long time. That thing was hard to put together. Hopefully it's worth it though. Actually, now that I look at it, I think I did it wrong. But what are you gonna do? Magic show's coming up quick. I can practice tonight, I can practice a little bit in the morning, and then it's time for the big show. I don't know if I'm gonna be ready, but hey, sometimes you're not ready. With my full assortment of magic tricks printed out, I finished up the remaining things I was missing, like the table, and fixed my magic wand. I got a few more practice reps in, and I don't think I was quite ready, but the clock just keeps on ticking, doesn't it? Before I knew it, it was time. Showtime. Guess there's no more waiting around. All right, how's everybody doing tonight? This is my first magic show, so be nice to me. My name is Matthew Blaingel. Actually, it's not. I don't know why I said that. I think I just like David Blaine and Chris Angel, but... Anyway, who's ready to see some magic? Alright, that guy over there. Okay. Well, look, I hope it's going to be a fun show. I got a lot of magic tricks that I've been printing out over the last few days for you, so... I guess let's get the show started. Okay, so maybe my friends are just a bunch of stuffed animals and chairs, but crowds really are outside of my comfort zone. Even though this seems a bit silly, it is good practice for the real thing. And maybe next time I'm in front of a crowd, I'll do a bit better than I usually do. If I'm being honest, I still don't always feel comfortable in front of the camera either. All the support from the comments and the genuine enjoyment for making these videos help keep me going, so thank you. I'm not sure if those feelings will ever really go away, but maybe that's okay. Because sometimes when we face our fears or try something new, we can occasionally make a bit of magic.